Hey guys, it's me, Kimberly. Before we even get started, I do want to apologize for a couple of things. One, that air sound you can probably hear. I'm in my basement, and this is the coldest part of our entire house. Because of the fireplace that's behind me, it doesn't really heat up down here. It just lets all the cold air in from outside. So I had to turn on a little heater thing, otherwise I will literally freeze. My toes went numb just getting all my stuff set up down here. So I'm sorry I can't film with it off, it's just too cold. So if you can hear that, I'm sorry, I will try and edit it out, but I hope it doesn't bug you if you can't hear it. Secondly, I have no idea if I'm in focus right now. We talked about it before. The camera that I have right now does not autofocus. I'm not using my vlog camera. But this one does not focus on whatever's closest to it. It just, I have to like focus it on a set point. So annoying, but I didn't have a way to set up my laptop and the cords and everything down here because it's the basement. I don't have that kind of equipment down here. I don't have like tables that are tall enough or anything like that. So I'm kind of having to guess. I'm going to try and stay in frame while I'm talking, but when I'm actually getting to work, which is going to be the majority of this video, it won't matter because I will set it to focus on the fireplace and not on me. But yeah, I'm sorry if I'm out of focus for this little intro, but let's go ahead and get started. Also, thank you for clicking on this video. I hope you stick around. If you're new, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you're not new, thank you for coming back. I'm sure you're just as excited as I am to transform this basement. But we're going to start with the fireplace. So I've looked up a lot of videos and a lot of websites to learn how to kind of make this drab looking fireplace a little better. Obviously, a new mantle is a must, but I don't have that kind of money. We're doing cheap stuff. I do have money to whitewash it, mostly because that takes zero money because I had all the supplies. So, today's video we are learning how to whitewash my fireplace. Yeah, that's about it. You will need a few things, so let's just go ahead and get into that stuff. So the first thing you're going to need is cleaning supplies. So I've got my bucket here, and I'm going to use that to mix some water and my all-purpose cleaner to clean off the bricks. You gotta clean them off completely. And then I've got a scrub to help with that. And then I've also grabbed a broom because this is a basement, it's full of spider webs. So we've got to sweep all that away so that I can get to scrubbing these bricks. Once we clean it, we will be able to whitewash it. For that part of this process, you will need another bucket, probably smaller because you don't need much paint. Well, I don't know how big your fireplace is, but I won't need much. So just a bucket. We're going to mix water and paint in here. I probably should scrape all this paint out, but I don't know. I might just be lazy and leave that in there. Then you'll also need some kind of paintbrush for painting. I think this is a good size to get on the bricks. For assistance of my own, I have these two little things to help with opening the paint bucket and pouring the actual paint. And then I could not find a stir stick, so I just grabbed a random little stick of cardboard, and I'm going to use that, and hopefully it works. I don't know why I have everything except a stir stick. You will also need rags, and as many as you can get from what I've seen. So I grabbed 6 little washcloth typed rags, which is the size that most people were using. Actually, that's 5. I don't know why it said 6. And then I got this larger like hand towel rag, and I just grabbed like the ugliest ones we had in our linen closet. And obviously, the most important part, you cannot do this without it, paint. So I just had this paint in my garage from painting the trim in our bedroom. It is a semi-gloss. I'm not sure that really, that's just like the finish, so I don't think that'll really matter. And it's white. Obviously we're whitewashing, so I want a white. And this is just a cheap brand that I had bought. It worked great in our room. I think it'll look great on these bricks. So let's go ahead and get started. So next up is to scrub your bricks clean. I'm not sure if you guys can see because of the odd lighting in here, but there's a lot of dirty water flinging off my bricks and hitting the white paneling, so I can see exactly how dirty it is. But you just want to scrub them as clean as you can get them. So I just got done scrubbing this entire fireplace, and this is what the water looks like. That is disgusting. You can't even see through it anymore at all. Like, it is black. That is disgusting. It's making me wonder if I should do a second scrubbing, but I don't think my back could take it, so this better be good enough. And let's do a little look at. So I don't know if it looks any different on camera now that it's clean. Obviously the bottom bricks look a little darker. That's because they're still wet from I just finished scrubbing that piece, and the top ones are already drying, so they're going back to their color. But I'm gonna let it dry a little bit, and then I will be back to paint it. So the next thing you need to do is mix your paint with your water, and I'm gonna do half and half. I didn't bother to clean out the bucket, so I just put some water in there, and I'm just gonna add an equal amount of paint. The more paint you add, the less brick is gonna show through. The more water you add, the thinner the mix is gonna be, and the more brick that's gonna show through. So the first thing you want to do is take your brush into your paint mixture and just get that paint on your bricks. Get it into your grout as well, and just get it on there. Get into all those little nooks and crannies. And it's going to drip because it's thin, and that's okay. Just make sure to clean those drips up before they dry. Then you're going to take your wash rag, and you're just going to start wiping away. And just keep going until you're done with your fireplace. So I've got half of the brick painted. I did not mess with the, I forgot what that's called, the little doors, the metal, like the insert type thing. It's just the metal on the front. Like, that's a real fireplace with a chimney. It's not like a box fireplace. That's why it lets in all the cold. That's my heater right there, so. I didn't mess with it. I'm not trying to paint it or anything. I'm not sure if you can paint that. I think you can paint metal, but you have to have like a special paint for that. So I might paint that another time, but I didn't bother to tape it off just because I don't care if it's messy. I don't really like that little thing anyway. It doesn't match with what I'm trying to go for. And I thought I would paint the mantle white, like with the actual paint, not with the water mixture. But I kind of like the contrast of that dark brown against the whitewashed brick. So now I'm not so sure that I'm actually going to change that up. But I just thought we would do like a half and half of the bricks painted and not painted, so you get like a nice view of the before and after, because I kind of might have maybe forgotten to take a before and after photo. So yeah, this is what it's looking like so far. One thing I did forget to mention earlier is that the brick will soak up some of the paint. So you're rubbing the paint off to kind of let the brick show through, but then after it dries, the brick kind of soaks some of that in. And how much soaks in really depends on your fireplace, I guess. But mine didn't soak up too much. I really like the way it looks. And I'm going to go ahead and get you guys a close-up shot of the bricks. Okay, so this is a closer-up view. So, as you can see, here is the before and here is the after. Some bricks I painted another second layer on so that less of that brick would show through, because I wanted it to kind of be uneven. But this is about how it comes out. You see the paint settles into all the creases and textures, and I think it just looks very cool, very cute, very chic. It's going to go great with how this overall basement will look eventually. And I wasn't very clean with the paint on here because I thought I was going to paint it, but now that I don't know, I'm kind of regretting that I didn't clean it up. So Yeah. If you're not sure about your mantle, tape it off. If you want it clean, tape it off. I really didn't think I was going to keep this mantle this dark, so I didn't, and now I just got that mess. I'm short, so I won't ever see that. Like, I can't actually see the top of my mantle, but I'm sure the people that'll come in here will be able to. So this is the finished product of whitewashing my fireplace. If you have any ideas for how to block off the front little gate so that the cold air doesn't come in as much, I would be so grateful if you would leave those in the comments down below. This is going to be my studio, so I'm going to be down here a lot, and it is very cold. So any ideas on that, let me know. If you have an opinion on whether I should keep the mantle dark or paint it white or just get an all new mantle, let me know that down below too. I'm probably going to wait till I finish setting up the rest of the space and get rid of these paneling walls. That way I know what'll fit best. But I really like the dark, but I also really wanted like a white, so I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at shewhospeaks _ instead of spaces. I'm also on Snapchat at Kimberly.Nicole with a K, not a C. Go ahead and click on my face to become an adventurer and join our little family. And if you want to watch another one of my videos right now, there will be 2 on the screen for you to choose from. Thanks for watching. Bye.